Hi. Being successful is the best feeling one can have in life, right? In this video, I got 4 components that will make you become a very successful person. My name is Nze James Chibunoka. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe to Grandfred TV. We all want to be successful, but the idea of being a successful person is what comes in whenever we think of whatever we want to do. There are 4 components that will make you become a very successful person in any field that you can think of. 1 is overcoming the fear of failure. 2 is timing. 3 is belief. 4 is consistency. When you practice these 4 components, you're sure going to be a successful person in any field in life. Overcoming the fear of failure is the most critical part and the foundation of being a successful person in life. For you to be a successful person, you must fail. And there is no number of times that you can fail that will make you to become a successful person. There is nobody that becomes a successful individual or a successful organization or a successful state of a nation that did not fail at one point in time in uncountable times. There's nothing that you see here, there's nothing that you admire here that's not a product of failure. Whoever that invented it, whoever that made it to become a limelight that me and you enjoy today, failed in so many attempts. The person that developed the objects that I'm using to speak to you here failed in many times, more than 10 times before he brings out what I'm doing with you. I myself that's speaking with you, it's not the first time that I came up on the camera. No, I have failed in so many times. Can you believe that? But sometimes when I fail, I do not stop there. The fear of failing did not stop me. If it stopped me, I would not be successful in speaking to you now. To overcome the fear of failure, you must acknowledge first that failure is part of life. There is no life that we live now that failure is not attached to it. As a matter of fact, failure comes first before success. And in consequence times, you meet failure at various points in your life. You have to first acknowledge to yourself that there is failure in what you're going to do. So that will help you that whenever failure occurs, it does not stop there. You have already known also that this is part of it. Failure in building only means that it gives you room to improve better on the one that you did before. It doesn't mean stop. But when you don't acknowledge it first, that there is failure in what you're going to do, then it becomes difficult for you to overcome it when it occurs. Because when it occurs, you absolutely see your system putting a full stop to where you're going. But when you have already acknowledged yourself that failure is part of this system, then when it occurs, you will like, oh my God. As I'm speaking to you, so many times I tried to make videos and in the past and it didn't work out. Some videos when I make it and look at it, I was like, oh my God, is this me? Is this what I'm saying? I know that I failed there. So what I did was to go back again, do that video again and look at it and improve on those certain areas where I failed. And that's how successfully I can speak to you now. When you overcome the fear of being a failure, then you are on your way to being a successful person in any field that I can think of. The people who provide all the things that me and you are seeing, whatever we are using here, failed in one way. That into your brain gives you the very level that you need to start off as a person to become a successful human being. Number 2 is timing. For you to be a successful person, you need to bring out a quality time. Timing in processing, in watching, in learning, in observing whatever that you want to practice, whatever that you want to do. You need time to study people who have done it before. You study how that came to being. You need time to go through it so that you can have more knowledge and build up prototypes on your brain that will make you become a successful person. The only difference between you and those who are successful is because they brought out a quality time. But when you don't bring out a quality time, then you tend not to be successful. And what happens? You see the other people that they are different human beings from other planets. No. medically we've proven that we all have the same number of cell membranes. So it means that we are all equal in what we can come up with. It only means that when you have more time to do what you want to do, when you have more time or your own self to study what you want to study, to engage in what you want to do, then you are going to be successful more than who doesn't have time. So time is one of the best components of being a successful person. The number 3 is belief. For you to be a successful person, you must believe in yourself, you must believe in your ability, you must believe in your capacity. How do you build the belief in yourself? You build the belief by having a prototype of what you are going to be out there. I have the belief that this video, that it will be watched globally because I am seeing myself speaking to the global world. So I believe that when you watch it, then you will get what I'm saying and you will learn from it. So I am already building this energy in me because I have that belief, and that's why I can speak this way. If I don't have the belief that this video will go viral, I cannot be able to exercise myself and speak freely and objectively how I'm speaking. But when I have the belief in me that this is what this video is going to do to you that is watching me now, then it gives me that impetus to speak to you in reality with this energy and synergy that I need you to get from me. So having that belief in you is a very crucial component that helps you to become a successful person. Number 4, consistency. We all know, everybody knows that consistency is what gets you in anything you are doing. You cannot become a successful person if you are not constant in whatever that you are doing. In a practical world, we know that practice makes perfect. Practice means that doing that thing in a constant mood. It means repeating it in a constant mood, and once you keep repeating, you create room for improvement, and that is where you become a successful person. If you look at all the automobiles that we have, right from the 60s to the 70s to the 80s, 90s, and these 2000s that we are in now, you will find that what they are doing is constantly doing the same thing but improving in so many areas of those automobiles. That is what makes success become achievable. If you make one video, as I'm making this video, and this video goes viral, and I don't get into the camera and come out with other components that will help people in life, then it's going to be dead. But when after this video, I go home and I go back to my closet and bring out, build up myself, another video that will help from the one that I've just made now, then it means that I'm going to be successful because people who have listened to this one will automatically listen to the next one, and it will broaden their horizon in understanding the past and the success that they need. So being consistent is a very vital part of being a successful person. If you want to be successful in life, if you practice these 4 components I just mentioned now, you're sure definitely going to be successful in life. But remember, you have to overcome the fear of failure. Remember, you have to bring out time. Remember, you must believe in yourself. And lastly, you must be consistent in what you're doing. With this, you become a successful person. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to Groundfred TV for more informative and entertainment videos.